my eyes. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where we're all about value adding content for you to live a more authentic and fulfilling life. Today we're here at Urban Yogi Wellness, which is located in Bugolobi on Bandali Rise, plot 18 Bandali Rise to be exact. And we're actually going to try out two really dope classes. The first one is aerial fitness, and then the second one is pole fitness. I'm so excited. I've done pole fitness before in Uganda, and I really loved how they have a studio here. It's very organized on Instagram. You guys can check out all the classes. But not just those two, they have pottery, they have a bunch of options for children too, which I felt like was super important because there's nothing to do for kids in Uganda. Anyway, enough rambling. I think it's time to go check out what's in store in the studio. How are you? Good. So we just looked around inside the reception area, and I'm very excited to be seated here to talk to you about Urban Yogi Wellness. It's such a beautiful establishment. If you could talk to us a little bit about what made you guys start, how long you guys have been here, yeah.
Okay, great. So I'm Rukmini, and I started Urban Yogi Wellness in 2018. So I am a yoga teacher. So when I became a teacher in 2015, I was teaching classes from home. And then I had my son in 2016. So I just wanted to create a space where I could go for a few hours, not teach from inside home, but like actually have a space outside so that he could enjoy the home, and I'm teaching, in a different space. So it started off as a place for me to teach my own classes, and eventually it just kind of snowballed into a place where other teachers also wanted to use the space and come and share, the classes that they offer and their gifts with everybody else.
Oh, that makes so much, it's such a cozy feel. Like the minute you even get to the gate, we're like, wow, this is so nice. Then we get inside, we're like, this is so cozy. So makes so much sense, explains this setup so much. So how long were you doing yoga then before, you said?
So I became a teacher in 2015.
Oh, 2015.
And then I taught for a year. I taught actually till my 9th month. And then I went for delivery in Uganda.
Oh, okay.
And then I had to take a 6-month break to, recover.
Yes.
And then I resumed back. So I was still teaching out of home until my son was a bit older. And then he started coming on top of me during classes. So I thought, it's time now to have a separate space.
That's
yeah.
So cute.
So it's been, I guess, 7 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since I became a teacher, but I've been
Yes.
practicing longer than that.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So what do you feel like makes Urban Yogi Wellness unique in comparison to, say, other yoga studios or whatnot? And I also just like that you're in a very niche, you have a very niche setup with different classes, yeah. Just to mention on the side.
So I guess what's unique about Urban Yogi Wellness is that it's not like a fully commercial type of project, though we are registered and all, but it's, outside in the back of our residence, so it's like really nice and cozy. It's a bit of a private space, we work with a lot of different teachers, and I feel like it's also something that's evolved along with me. So, when I started teaching yoga, it was basically me and the classes, and then once I had my son, it evolved into having more kids classes. Yes. So now I guess the most happening thing for us is really kids activities, Yeah, so we also have a lot of adult classes, but I feel like there's a lot more variety of kids that kind of happened along with my son growing up.
Okay.
And yeah.
I wanted to segue into that to talk about how you ended up having so many more kids classes. So when I came across your business on Instagram, you guys put your schedule for the month. Yeah. And I was like, wow, there's this whole section for children, and then there's still adult classes, but it was so refreshing to see in a city that doesn't really cater to children.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So like pottery, my son started doing a few pottery sessions when he was young, and then we spoke to the teacher and said, hey, could you offer that here? And my son can, join more regularly. My son loves gymnastics, and, the teacher who was teaching him at school, we spoke to him and he was looking for a space. So I guess it just kind of, merged and collaboratively grew. And yeah, it has a combination of like really all my passions, yoga, fitness, dance, nutrition. It kind of is a physiotherapy, so that if you have an injury, you can come there all in one.
I love that. So what do you have in store for the future for Urban Yogi?
So I guess what's in store for the future is really expanding more into the wellness space. Just this year, we moved more into like offering art classes as well, art and craft classes, mostly for adults, because during COVID, I found that was another thing that really helped me to de-stress and deal with some of the challenges, and the sadness that we heard. So I felt art super focusing. And I'm not a, trained artist or anything like that. Like I'm just somebody who started watching YouTube videos, attending online classes and things like that. And, when I learned something, I love teaching. My way of learning more is teaching.
That's so me, I get that.
So I just started teaching mandala classes, which were super therapeutic, dot mandala. Recently, we had a string art workshop. Soon, we're going to have other, Zen art related workshop. But yeah, like art, not in a way of like it being critiqued or, assessing to see whether it really meets the standards of international, but as more of a method for us to de-stress and learn to accept the beauty of whatever comes out of it.
I love
what
that.
I mean? So yeah, I guess that's kind of something new. We also want to get back into doing cooking classes, which I used to do before, but we haven't the past few years again because of COVID. So we want to get back to sharing more plant-based and healthy recipes with people. So we're going to be launching that soon.
I love this so much because I'm a busybody, so I'm always looking for things that I can be in tune with my creative self. Like what I do, yes, is creative, but it's nice to do different things that have nothing to do with monetary value or having to do it for other people, but just for yourself. So I'm definitely keeping up with this space for sure. Where can people find you online, by the way?
So we're on Instagram very actively. So it's just Urban Yogi Wellness all together. So that's where most of our posting happens, and then we also have a website, which we update occasionally. But yeah, Instagram is really the place, and then if you reach out on the phone number there, you can always get in touch with us.
Amazing. And I love that you're also very consistent with posting the different schedules each month, so everyone always knows how much it is, what time, where it is, and everything. So they're very, very professional on that. And last question, what's the most popular class that you guys have?
So again, that's a very challenging question to answer because it depends on each category of people. Like, exactly. And also in adults, what are they looking for, right? There are certain people who are looking specifically for like a traditional yoga class. They don't want to go for it just for the sake of fitness, but more about, like de-stressing, meditativeness, and the traditional foundations of it. So we have classes catered to that. Then we have yoga classes that are specific to like really toning your body and still getting to that, level of peace. And then we have like really fun classes like aerial yoga, which I think you'll do later today.
I'm excited.
So I think the crowd is very different for each one. And most of the time, people who do one, you won't necessarily see them in something else. They're structured to what they like. But yeah, if I have to say, gymnastics is really, really popular with kids. Kids love gymnastics classes.
That makes sense,
Aerial yoga is also a really fun one.
Nice. Well, I'm definitely going to be one of those people you see in every single class just because I like to try something new. And speaking of which, we're going to go try out 2 different classes now. We're starting off with pole fitness, All right, let's go do that. All right, I'm super excited. You guys can see I'm ready for my pole fitness class. It's upstairs, so we're gonna head up there and go check out the space and meet the instructor. Let's go, guys. We're headed upstairs to go and meet Hash, who is the pole fitness instructor at Urban Yogi Wellness.
Abroad, everywhere around the world, they learn on fixed first, just to get accustomed to it.
The fixed as in it's like
Yeah,
stationary.
because if not, you see, if you touch it, it spins on its own. In the beginning, we'll start teaching you how to just acclimate, how to hold yourself, the grips.
Yeah.
And just getting used to the spin a little bit. It's just the first little basic hooks.
Okay.
Very easy, and it'll be easy for you to also spin on them.
Oh, I could do this.
Point one leg up.
I'm a bad bitch.
Point, yes, only one at a time. Yes, that's it. 1 second, hold on. There. Very pretty.
So as you guys just saw, I did a beautiful, fun, in my head, not as elegant, but apparently elegant pole fitness class. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you did great, honey.
Thank
Believe it or
you.
not.
So usually, do you have a lot of students? Is there like a lot of like sign up in Kampala?
Okay, in the beginning it used to be very slow because pole dancing was demonized as being stripping.
That's what I was gonna say, in a conservative country.
Extremely conservative country where it's really considered kimansulo. But it was really good because we brought it in as in pole fitness. Nobody ever talks the fitness part of it, which is incredible.
Fitness. It's literally head to toe fitness.
Yes, it is. And pole dancing also uses weird parts of your body.
Yeah, as you mentioned, if you want to mention again, please do tell us.
We usually use the top of our feet, the inside of our knees, not the top, but inside our inner thighs, our midsection, a lot of the belly. Also, this is why we are dressed open. I know it looks, we might look pretty all open, but it's actually necessary because if you have any clothes on, you will slip.
Slide, it's just pointless.
And also with pole, I know we look ashy, but it's important not to put any oils. Or you'll slide down the pole.
It's pointless, I guess.
Yes.
How long have you been doing pole fitness?
So,
actually, in Uganda and just generally, like for yourself?
In Uganda, I've been doing it for 5 years.
5 years, okay. Teaching
and
for the
I've been
5.
teaching for 4.
Oh, okay.
I did 1 year of training, and I've been having some coaches in Dubai. I also had some coaches online.
Nice.
And they've been keeping up with my progress as they're rating you. Because pole dancing is not just there. You actually, as me who wants to become an instructor, you have to reach level 10 at every level.
It's like swimming.
Exactly, like swimming. And like I said, it's become such a great sport of strength that they're actually considering putting it in the Olympics.
They should, because it's purely strength. I still feel it in my hands.
You do, and that's why we actually even use chalk. There's a special chalk for pole dancing.
Okay.
So you don't slide off the pole.
Right, okay.
And it's very good for your flexibility. Even if you come with nothing. These are the most questions people ask is like, I have no upper body strength, I haven't been to the gym, I haven't done anything. I'm like, pole dancing you can learn from day one. You don't need to come with anything.
Okay, okay.
Even I discovered it because I was trying to lose my baby weight.
Oh,
I have 2 kids.
Okay, you look phenomenal.
I have 2 babies. So everything hadn't worked for me, and I'm not a gym person.
Okay.
It's hard for me to go to work out at a gym. I need
would not have thought that.
So when I started pole dancing, and it was magic. Within less than a year, I had shed all the weight I needed with the right exercise, discipline, eating, diet. And pole, it did it.
Yeah.
It can be that.
Okay. So how often do you do classes? Obviously, the classes are here at Urban Yogi Wellness as well, and then you also have your own studio.
Yes. But we usually teach in the beginning because it was getting very busy. We usually have 3 classes a week.
Okay.
But because it depends on the flow.
Right. Okay.
But we usually teach every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Saturday.
Okay.
Sunday on demand.
Okay.
Because we usually have some moms who aren't able to come during the week. So they put a special request, so Sunday morning I'm here with them.
Okay.
It's just nice to give everybody a chance to try, and it just, poles always makes you feel good about yourself.
Yes.
There's something about it boosts your own self-esteem and your own confidence. And it's nice, and it's a private studio.
Yes.
So you can feel free and have fun with it as well. Basically losing weight while dancing and having
That's
fun.
true. I was on there like, oh, I'm the baddest girl ever. Then I got off, I'm like, oh my gosh. I need to get my bearings.
Something to get used to, but even as we said, it's still also about dancing, and now we even have some of our little ballerina who are interested in joining us.
Oh my God, Les, can you elaborate a little bit about that? They got excited, yeah?
I was prepping for my next class, and I had about 4 little ballerina finishing off their class, and they were mesmerized because I was doing some pole moves on their own ballet songs. And they were like, oh my God, I have to try. So I'm like, all right, once you're done with your class, we'll give you a chance. And they were natural.
Yeah,
they have so much energy. It's beautiful.
I love that. That is so cute.
It's adorable. I can't wait to have them coming now.
And I love that because it's fitness. That's really the angle, obviously, and what the point of it is. Because I was going to ask, like, how were the parents? Were they fine with it? Were they?
Yeah, the mom were fine because it's still part of health.
Yes.
It still builds their stamina and their strength. Same. A lot of ballerina actually have turned pole dancers because the same moves you use in ballet, this is why it became natural to the girls. Exactly.
All of that. Okay.
The upper body strength just to hold yourself up, or your legs. Your strongest are your legs, and the same thing using on the pole.
Okay. Okay,
so
that makes
just
sense.
A lot of fun. Yeah.
That's so exciting. Okay, so if you could let everybody know, obviously at Urban Yogi Wellness to find you, but also your own. So that
yes, I also have my own studio. It's called Black Phoenix Uganda. And
your Instagram and everything,
yeah,
because I want
same one.
Okay, because you said that you have videos and everything too for people to see. I'm so excited.
So on my odd days, not at Urban Yogi, I am at my own studio in 2nd Street Industrial Area.
I love that. Thank you so much. This was so fun.
This was so fun. Looking forward to seeing you again.
Thank you. I will be all up in here. Like, trust me. When I say head to toe workout. Yeah, I'm back. I'm coming back. Thank you. I know. Oh,
There you go.
I'm doing it?
Yes. There. How are you?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm good.
Let's pull back.
Okay.
Beautiful. That was a good back for today. Okay.
Yeah.
Just take your hands around the hammock again, the way it was from you came up. And now what we're going to do, left hand comes to the left hand. To the right hip.
Okay.
Right hip, yes. To the right.
Oh.
And you're going to roll towards it. Drop down. That's it. You just have to trust.
Trust the air?
Oh my God! That wasn't so bad. Yeah.
Oh, look at us! We're swans. I'm a yogi. I'm an aerial yogi. Some amazing benefits of aerial yoga obviously include an intense stretch. So it's a slightly more intense stretch than traditional yoga. Also, engaging the core. You engage your core so often throughout. I was like, okay, abs, okay. Although I already overworked them in the gym, but it was just nice to feel like the extra bit of attention towards my core area. Some other things that are beneficial also is decompression of your spine, and also just like reversing gravity, adding circulation, because you're upside down, your side is just blood circulating throughout the body. So obviously you guys know I'm no medic, nor am I an expert, but these are some things that I looked up in regards to aerial yoga and realized that, okay, these are things that my body could really benefit from. So guys, we had the most amazing aerial yoga. Like, there was what I was expecting, and then there's what I got, which was so much more. I was so happy. It was like a more intense version of regular yoga. All of my joints, everything was extra stretched. And given that I'm a gym head these days, it was everything that I needed. And not to mention the pole fitness. I may or may not be able to wake up tomorrow, but I'll keep you guys posted on how that goes. Guys, there's so many amazing things happening in Kampala. I'm so happy to bring them on my channel to you. So keep watching and sharing the videos. It means the absolute world. Don't forget to follow Urban Yogi Wellness on Instagram to get their schedules every month for your kids and for yourself so you both can enjoy it as a family. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do remember to subscribe, hit the bell notification button, and I will check you in my next video. Bye, guys.